Happy Monday, happy Monday, happy Monday, and welcome to Audacity Presents. So, today we are continuing our podcast on different stories that you have either heard preached across the pulpit or you have read and studied yourself. But over the past few weeks and for the next few weeks, I want to go back through these stories because while we know the main point, I still feel like there are different nuggets or different gems or different things we need to observe from these stories that Jesus told. And what I am finding is as I read back through these stories in the Bible, there are things that are being highlighted by the Holy Spirit that maybe I never took the time to really meditate on those things. And so a couple of weeks ago, we talked about the woman at the well, and last week we talked about the man at the pool of Bethesda. And so this week I want to talk about a story that I've heard it before, and I'm sure you have too, but I really want to focus in on the interaction between Jesus and this Canaanite woman. So I am in Matthew 15, verse 21. And I'm going to take the time to read these verses today because I think they are all important. So Matthew 15, verse 21, starting at verse 21. And Jesus went away from there and withdrew to the district of Tyre and Sidon. And behold, a Canaanite woman from that region came out and was crying, "Have mercy on me, O Lord, Son of David. My daughter is severely oppressed by a demon." But he did not answer her a word. And his disciples came and begged him, saying, "Send her away, for she is crying out after us." He answered, "I was sent only to the lost sheep of the house of Israel." But she came and knelt before him, saying, "Lord, help me." And he answered, "It is not right to take the children's bread and throw it to the dogs." She said, "Yes, Lord, yet even the dogs eat the crumbs that fall from the master's table." Then Jesus answered her, "O woman, great is your faith. Be it done for you as you desire." And her daughter was healed instantly. Powerful, powerful, powerful words, powerful sentences in this story. The audacity of the master's table. That's what I'm calling this. The audacity of the master's table. So while this is a story of great faith, one might look at it and think, no, this is a humiliation table. This is a humiliation story. But no, it is a story of great faith. And there are so many important things that we can find in this story. So first you have this Canaanite woman. The Canaanites were descendants of Israel's enemies that's going up to Jesus. But we see this boldness of this woman to approach Jesus. You have a descendant of Israel's enemies. Remember they went in and they were supposed to destroy everything when they went in to take the land of Canaan. But you have this Canaanite woman who is a descendant from Canaan, who has this boldness, it's pretty bold, to approach Jesus. It makes me think of, I'm just thinking of these bold women. Okay, you've got the Samaritan woman at the well, bold to have a conversation with Jesus. You've got the woman with the issue of blood, bold to reach out and touch the hem of his garment. These are bold women, okay? We see this Canaan woman, we see her respectful acknowledgement of Jesus as Lord and Son of David. So she knew exactly what she was doing, and she knew exactly who Jesus was. So this demonstrates her belief when she called him Lord. We see her boldness in acknowledging that and respecting that. We see this woman fall down in a posture of bowing before Jesus. This shows that she was humble and not worthy to stand before him, yet she kneeled before him. And it wasn't just a bow I read somewhere in my study. She didn't just kind of do a little curtsy or just a quick bow of her head. She kneeled down in a posture position, head down before him. Think about that. Her plea for Jesus to help her was a strategic move to get a response. Let me go back. Let me go back over there to the verse. And Jesus went away from there and withdrew to the district of Tyre and Sidon. And behold, a Canaanite woman from that region came out and was crying, "Have mercy on me, O Lord, Son of David. My daughter is severely oppressed by a demon." But he did not answer her a word. And his disciples came and begging him, saying, "Send her away, for she is crying out after us." And he answered, "I was sent only to the lost sheep of the house of Israel." It's like he's saying, look, I don't have anything to do with you. My goal, my purpose is for Israel. Is that what he was saying? Think about that. Is that what he meant? I can't help you because I'm helping my people. I don't think that's what he meant. I don't think that's what he meant. I think that he was acknowledging why he had came. Yet, as we continue to read this story, as we continue to think back on the conversation with him and the woman at the well, his business was not just about Israel. The stories make it very, very plain. It makes it very, very plain. Okay, let me go on. So, like I said, her plea for Jesus to help her was a strategic move to get a response from him. And one could view the response of Jesus as an insult to the woman. Was it? Was it an insult? Let me jump back over to the verse. Let me jump back over to the verse that says, he answered, "I was sent only to the lost sheep of the house of Israel." But she came and knelt before him, saying, "Lord, help me." And he answered, "It is not right to take the children's bread and throw it to the dogs." Was that an insult? Was he calling her a dog? Think about that. But this was what was so amazing in her response. She said, "Yes, Lord, yet even the dogs eat the crumbs that fall from the master's table." Man, that was a quick response. That was a quick comeback to what Jesus had said to her. She said, even the dogs eat the crumbs from the master's table. To me, it was like she was saying, I understand that, but I'll take anything you got. I'll take the crumbs. I'll take whatever you can offer. When we think about the woman with the issue of blood that reached out to touch the hem of Jesus' garment, she wasn't trying to get an audience before him. She wasn't looking for him to stop and pray for her. She was like, if I could just touch the hem of his garment, that is good enough. And so this Canaanite woman's quick response exhibited her great faith. I'll take what you can give me. She said, "Yes, Lord, but even the dogs feed on the crumbs which fall from the master's table." This statement showed that she would take whatever he had to offer. She had a need and knew that whatever Jesus could do would be sufficient for her. And if we go back and we look at verse 28, her response to him leads to verse 28. Then Jesus answered her, "O woman." That "oh" is showing great emotion by Christ of the woman's faith. He said, "O woman, great is your faith." He was moved by her statement. He was moved to know that her faith was so great that she was willing to take the crumbs from the master's table. And so he said, "O woman, great is your faith. Be it done for you as you desire." And her daughter was healed instantly. What a story. The faith of a Canaanite woman. What a story. And so this is my Mary moment. Small things can produce great faith. Small things, unexpected things can produce great faith. This is my replay for the week, and it is John P. Key. We walk by faith. And the verse says, "We walk by faith and not by sight. In thee I put my trust. All my battles he will fight. In order to please you, we walk by faith in order to please the Lord. I don't live by what I see, but every day striving in the faith that delivered me. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for without faith it's impossible to please the Lord." The audacity of the master's table. Y'all have a good week.